flavor? When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. To think you used to crave my love, my love. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit. I can tell you've given me up. 'Cause I know I don't get you no more. I know I don't get you no more. You don't treat me like you did before. I guess we lost the magic. Got to break the habit.
Here in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
The first baseman,
So up next, Nolan Shadowell. Just underway here in Milwaukee. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
batting third, the center fielder.
Here's
Seven, Mike Trout.
in the air out towards right center. Freeland under it. And that is that. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held up. 2-2 down. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
The designated hitter.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Greg Jones. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Soriano, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take first.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Snap throw, but he's back safely.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you aren't.
Now back in safely at first. And the 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get.
Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
First and second, one out. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Soler on the move. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Joey Ortiz, the next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball one. To third, tag, got him. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top. Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Milwaukee Brewers.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Coming up on the first pitch, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we are underway.
7 o'clock.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Oh.
A changeup missing. Ball 3. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third, the catcher,
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. The throw is late, and they come away without an out. An uncharacteristic mistake from a... Really good defensive player. Freddie Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's inside. Smith off of first with 2 away. Way outside, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Sal Frelick.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Oh.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. And there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
Ball one.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third.
This is Bryce Terang.
Terang.
Nope, that's away. First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere. That's out the corner.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a ball.
Strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Got him. 2 away down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swings over the top of that one. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your bait.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Runner at first with 2 away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Second inning here, no score.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Way out front for strike 2. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Now the tag at third, and they got him. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And now it's William Contreras. Fouled off left side. Jones on at first. Nobody out. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Check on the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Man at second. Check swing called strike. That's strike two. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Brandon Lockridge up now for the Brewers. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Runner takes off. No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. Puts a bunt down. Freeland. Roll off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles.
Runner takes off. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Bunts it towards the mound. Slings to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Next is the designated hitter, Joey Ortiz. Runner at second, two down. Bottom half of inning number two. He's trying for third. That one kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Top of the zone for a called strike. A bunt, and it's popped up. They score a run thanks to the infield single. David Hamilton will hit next. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike two. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for the Brewers.
First and second, two outs. Sal Freeland now at the plate. Swings through that one. Check swing, he held up. And that's ball one. Ortiz at second. Hamilton at first. Two out of the inning. Double steal. There's a ball. And now 2-2. That one missed.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim.
Pass the ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Alex Freeland. The next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball inside.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Just missed. Three-2 now. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the third. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Blake Perkins.
Shortstop, Blake Perkins.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Hey!
Gets the bunt down the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a
The
strikeout.
batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. Struck out swinging his first time.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Strike two.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Hit hard, base hit. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Nice line drive with the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Greg Jones. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. And now a bunt, but it's a foul ball. Bunting gets it down to first. Freeman. Wrong base as it goes to third. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Runner on the go. Pitch kicks away. to second, but way too late. Save there. And now a man into scoring position. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient. Runner goes again. Ball misses. It is easy to go to third. Save. And the 3-1. Runner on at third, one gone. Puts a bunt down. Over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So digging in, Brandon Lockridge.
Number 20, Brandon Lockridge.
Lockridge getting the start in left. Batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Check swing. He held up. 2 balls, no strikes. Popped in the air. Left field. Hernandez under it. And that is that. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Whoa.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman down. His first at bat was a strikeout. Way upstairs, ball 1. That one ripped, but foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And now 1 and 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Bottom 4, digging in, Garrett Mitchell.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the DH, Joey Ortiz. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
For the Brewers.
2 down, bases empty. Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. Pajes on the move. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's the strike. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Outside low, ball 3. There's a swing and a miss. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
No, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Kim now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick.
That's a ball.
And now it's even up. On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Blake Perkins.
Hey!
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Second baseman.
One gone, runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. 1 for 2. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
Runners
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Runner on the move again. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Greg Jones digs in now.
The first baseman,
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Puts a bunt down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That catches the corner. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence.
Runner on the go again. And that bunted towards third. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland.
now pitching for the
Here comes the
Brewers,
new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball.
Ashby measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Comes up empty.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
Number 20, Brandon Lockridge.